Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative is speaking to Aimee Garcia about the final season of Lucifer, which is dropping September 10th on Netflix. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
I mean, what a ride to start with. I mean, has it hit you yet that there's been 6 seasons of this show? But what has it been like so far where the final installment is going to be out there very soon for everyone to see, Aimee?
Oh, it's bittersweet. It's our final for real this time. Goodbye. And it's wonderful because it's a tribute to the fans. This final season really is like a fan love letter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, the fact that we're even this far in, we thought we were canceled after a couple of seasons. So I'm just so grateful. And obviously I'm going to miss Ella and I'm going to miss, the people I worked with. But I think it's really fun to just know that it's finally going to be out there and it's going to end in a beautiful way. People are definitely going to cry their eyes out, but I think they will be very, very happy with how this beautiful story ends.
Absolutely. And you mentioned, you play Ella Lopez. I mean, it's one of those things too where can you wrap your head around not only for your character, but the growth throughout the seasons for all these characters who are very different and dynamic on Lucifer is just outstanding. I think that's a testament to the writing, but how incredible is it to look back at the growth of all these characters as well, Aimee?
Oh, it's been really fulfilling. I came in season 2, so essentially I got to watch the band play great music before I was even a part of it. So that was great. And then just seeing, like you said, I mean, TV is such a writer's medium. So Joe and Ildy just crushed it. And this season in particular, we will see characters in ways we've never seen them before. We'll see Chloe in a way we've never seen and never probably thought we'd see. And same with, a few other characters. And so it's just really, I mean, as someone who is behind the curtain and gets to read the scripts and go to the table reads, I still get surprised by the magic that Ildy and Joe come up with. I'm laughing, I'm crying, I'm turning the page over, I'm cursing at the script, I'm hugging the script. It's really a visceral experience to be a part of it, and I feel like I know what happened. So I actually watch the episodes. We have some actors who don't watch the show, which boggles my mind. So I feel like it's my job to be like, Lauren, you're amazing. Like Chloe is so great, and you should get an Emmy for your performance. And I don't think she has watched a single episode, which is crazy. So I make sure to just give love where it's deserved, and yeah. So I very much feel like a fan myself of the show, and it's been great. I think it's some of the cast's best performances to date this season. So it's going to be really, really fun to see how the fans react to it because they've been so fervent and so loyal and so loving. So again, season 6 is a love letter to our global fans because none of these characters would be here without them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's unbelievable. Of course, they're gonna these amazing Lucifer fans, these global fans, could be able to see the final season September 10th on Netflix. Does it still blow your mind? Like, it still blows my mind. Like, they're saying that we're in the golden age of television right now, and of course, that's a testament to the amazing writing, the cinematography, and just how much content's out there. I personally think, and I want to know if you agree with me, the true reason why, in my opinion, we are in the golden age of content is because of the access of the content globally. Like the fact that so many countries all around the world instantly are going to be able to watch the final season of Lucifer on Netflix on the 10th. Does it blow your mind how global content in TV has actually become? It's amazing to see.
Yeah, it does. I think that the tentacles of especially streamers and powerhouses like Netflix, I mean, all over the world. I was in some very remote island last year, and the staff hugged me and said, this is pre-COVID, so it's a couple of years ago, and they were like, "We love Ella," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is an island in the middle of nowhere, like population 2,000 people, and they loved Ella," and so it was so cool to see how. I think I saw a video where somewhere in India, there was a bunch of people watching a Lucifer episode on a huge screen at the bar, like
Wow.
a public bar.
Yeah.
And then when Dennis Haysbert gets introduced as God, everyone in the bar started clapping. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is so great. Like, whether it's Mexico or India or Europe or Australia, Philippines, Romania. I mean, it's Brazil. I mean, we have such a huge fan base in Brazil. They just adore these characters, and they love Decker Star, and they see themselves in these characters. So it does blow my mind how far-reaching content has become with, like you said, the ability to just watch it on your phone. You don't even need to own a TV.
Oh, absolutely.
You can just, have a computer or tablet, or go to your friend's house if you don't have one. And so it's very easily accessible, and it's exciting because I think a show like Lucifer is so well produced and so well curated, and it has such a sweet spot tonally of like supernatural and humor and heart and fun and drama. I mean, some of the scenes that fans will see in season 6, you could put that in like a feature film that was up for a Golden Globe, and it would fit. And the performances, that Tom and Lauren give, and Kevin and DB, like everyone is just so good. And but then you also have really slapsticky episodes that could be in like a Miss Congeniality type of movie. So I think the tone is so fun, and the fact that it's universally received is something that just always warms my heart, because I'm a big fan of things that bring us together. And I think a beautiful story about love and forgiveness and self-acceptance is so universal and so human that I think it's beautiful when that kind of message can just be kind of disseminated globally.
Absolutely. And one can make an argument as well, Aimee, that Lucifer is a genre-bending show. There's, like you said, there's so many elements that come to play. Sometimes you're scared, sometimes you laugh, sometimes you go, oh, like what a heartfelt moment. There's so much going on. I'm just curious from your perspective, when you showed up, you said you showed up a little late on the show. Did you notice that right away, that it was like a genre-bending show where you like sometimes like certain genres, you can call it many genres. Did you notice that a little bit right when you joined the cast of Lucifer, Aimee? I'm curious about that.
Oh yeah. I was a fan of the show before I came on board, and I loved it for that very reason, because I felt like it could really tap on a wide spectrum of different types of like you said, genre. So I loved it. It's just like we did a musical episode. I mean, how cool is that? I think we got nominated for that particular. Our choreographer got nominated for an Emmy, and in a show about a devil. I mean, that boggles my mind, and it's a testament to the quality of the writing. Ildi wrote an amazing episode. Brooke Lipton was our choreographer for that episode. It was fantastic.
Yep.
The willingness of the actors to sing. Everybody sang. We were all like terrified, but like we did it anyway. The director, like it's such a that's the other thing I love about TV is like it's such a team effort. Like you can't do it alone. It's like 200 people all coming together to tell one story. So yes, that's one of the things I thought was so special about the show and this character. I thought I've never seen, a woman. I've never seen like a Latina in STEM who responded and talked like Ella taught, and it just popped off the page for me. And I said, God, I've never met a character like Lucifer on the page, and then the cast was so good, and I'm like, I would love to join this cast who can do anything: comedy, drama, action, farce, music. So so I was just proud to be part of the team.
Absolutely. Aimee, I wanted to thank you so much for taking some time to chat about the final season of Lucifer on Netflix. Thank you so much for your time. It was really great chatting with you.
Oh, my pleasure. No problem. Thank you for having me.
So it's going to drop September 10th. It's going to be on Netflix. And very quickly, where can people follow you on social media to keep up to date with everything?
Oh, well, I'm on Instagram. It's Aimee, Aimee Garcia, the number 4, and then Reels, Realz. Like this is for Reels, the last season. And then on Twitter, I think it's Aimee_Garcia. And I'll be posting what I'm doing next and all that good stuff. So I always try to give little Easter eggs to Lucy fans whenever I can in whatever I'm writing or creating. So, this will be a show that I will very much miss from the bottom of my heart, and a fan base that I will never forget. So
absolutely. Well,
I'm glad I get to be part of it.
For sure. Well, season 6, the final season of Lucifer, drops September 10th on Netflix, youtube.com/Popternative for previous episodes of our content as well and our interviews. Until next time, it's Aimee Garcia and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.